Today I will be talking with you about the concerns linked with identity theft, explaining what exactly it is, and how easily you can lose your identity. Yet don't worry, because I will also explain how to solve the issue. To begin with, identity theft is a crime that happens when your personal information is stolen. This information can be used without your knowledge to commit fraud or other crimes that may have a huge impact on you and your credit history. An article from the Washington State Office of Attorney General mentioned that in 2006, the total cost to victims of identity theft was $49 billion. In all, the victims lost about $4.5 billion, while companies and banks paid the rest. Good news is that the number of identity frauds cases has generally decreased in the recent years. Although you may think you're not at risk because you have a significant, or you may not have a significant amount in your bank account, that's not all that these thieves are looking for. Even if you are a college student in debt, they will put you in more debt. They'll use your account to get loans and buy things that you cannot afford, which puts you in deeper debt. You may ask yourself, how would I not notice all this money coming out of my account? Turns out it is likely that a criminal won't even touch your checking account, and they'll go towards other things that aren't as visible to the human eye when you're checking your mobile banking or online. 18 to 29-year-olds are where they're usually finding more and more identity theft cases, because you're more likely to apply for more and more credit cards and loans without really reading the fine print. And some of these identity thieves are good at it. They go through, they make websites and such that you think are great, and they have all these contracts and whatnot, but finally it shows just how in debt you will be. Secondly, I wanted to share with you just how easily you can lose the identity. The very card you purchase things with, like your debit or credit card, is the one way that they get your identity. Here, I'm going to show you guys a picture. It's something called RFID. Do any of you know what that is? Yeah, all right. It's the radio frequency identification. It's a little chip in your credit card that allows you to get on the bus and swipe it, or wirelessly pay for something. It identifies you as a person wirelessly. Although that seems great and all, it is also the reason you may lose your identity. Your credit card uses it as an alternate way to the magnetic strip. You may already be carrying a RFID-enabled card in your wallet and not even know it. The RFID reader uses radio waves to communicate with that enabled card. Therefore, the person's credit card information, so someone that's very good with that has a device. This device is called an RFID reader, which they can make themselves with about $100. The card uses waves. The reader uses radio waves to communicate with the RFID-enabled card. From there, it is able to read the card through a person's wallet from anywhere from 1 foot to 15 feet. The RFID thieves typically hang out in crowded areas, such as a coffee shop, a mall, or an airport, that they could be anywhere near you. So they could be just walking past you, and there goes all your account information is linked up to their computer. Therefore, they can buy things off Amazon, any online purchase. They have your PIN, they have your account number, and anything else they may need. Lastly, I wanted to talk to you about the unexpected. If your identity is in fact stolen, or you may think it is stolen, contact your bank immediately, along with any law enforcement, and file a report. It would be wise also to freeze any of your credit reports from being able to use credit. So if you can freeze that ahead of time, then they won't be able to use it or affect your credit as greatly. Identity theft victims should alert their friends and family as well, because it doesn't only affect you, because nowadays they have passports that also have this. And if they can get your passport, they can get into your photos, and then from there get onto more and more into your life. And if they see your family, they may be able to get into your family's life. Maybe they co-signed on something. Therefore, they're inside that in your bank. So they can attach your life to your loved one's life. In conclusion, I thought it would be very beneficial to all of you to inform you about the dangers of identity theft. Although it is decreasing in the recent years, it still is out there and it can really affect your life.